Alright, so I'll be showing you how to create a UFO type animation using Blender and Runway's video to video tool. Essentially, we'll be taking a bad looking Blender render with no materials on it, and then we will be applying Runway's video to video to apply some materials on top of the video that we've created. So the first step here is in Blender, I delete everything and go ahead and Shift A create a UV sphere. Tab into edit mode and flatten that sphere up so that it will look more like the disc shape we would have for a UFO. I'm going to move that up and create a new camera. If you hit F3 and search for camera to view, the camera will snap to your current view. And then just moving that camera a little bit to align it better to my UFO. Kind of want to get behind it. So we're chasing after the UFO as it goes. But I will shift grab the camera and the UFO, Command P, and parent them so that as the UFO goes, the camera tracks behind it. I'm just gonna create a split view here, one with my camera view and one with my 3D viewport so I can see everything going on here. I'm gonna make sure I'm in Eevee because it'll render out faster. Just going to apply a quick metallic type material to the UFO. I'm adding a sun lamp to get a little bit of shadow. I'm also inputting a plane that I'm going to subdivide quite a few times and then add a displacement modifier with a cloud texture in it to look like mountains as the UFO tracks over them. Once I get all that in place, I create 2 keyframes so the UFO is moving across the mountains. I adjust the lighting a little bit here, just changing the rotation of that sun lamp so I can get a little bit more contrast in the mountains. The last thing here is I apply a brown material to the mountainous plane. Just so I get the reflections on that UFO, I am just going to add in an HDRI. And that's pretty much it. I just export that as an FFmpeg MP4. And then I went to Lexica, which is a library of generated images. Sometimes it's a little bit easier to find what you're looking for at Lexica quickly instead of generating a bunch of your own images. So I just grabbed a few of these just to be our reference, our style reference inside of Runway's video to video tool. So here is the Runway ML dashboard. If you scroll right here, you can see the video tool. If you click that, you have an area to upload your video you created in Blender or whatever video you're using. You have the image option for your style reference. You have the presets option for your style reference, and you have the prompt option. So I'm going to go ahead and double click our video here. If I select one of my generated images, I can get previews for it. Okay, so some pretty interesting looking previews. The videos I found don't always look exactly like previews, but it does give you a general idea of what the video is going to look like. I'm just going to generate some different previews here to show you kind of the looks you can get from different things. These are just their presets. Okay, so here are some previews of kind of what you can get. I'm going to overlay here some of the final videos I got. And that's pretty much it using Runway's video to video tool. Something interesting you can also do is kind of project these back into Blender so you can actually UV map them to your camera view, and then the materials will be projected back onto the original geometry you got, and you can do slight camera moves. That's something fun to play with, but that's pretty much it.